Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For today's mistake, we'll be going over something that happened way back in 8th grade. Oh gosh, this took me a while to get over, but that's okay. It's a while back. So this happened. I was in 8th grade. I was the president of it was leadership. Sorry, I was president of the school, and so I had the opportunity to speak to 5th graders that were coming in to try to get the feel for Suzanne. How was the culture? How was what was gonna be like? Oh my gosh, I was so excited, and then so it was me, the vice president, the secretary, and the treasurer. So there's four of us gonna speak at this one time on stage across I think about like 500 students. At the time, that was the most I have spoken in front of, and probably the first major speaking engagement I had at that time. I was not really prepared, honestly. Well, kind of. Not really. I didn't really prepare a speech. I kind of just wrote ideas on a note card and be like, okay, I got this. I hyped myself up and I got this. Da da da. And so we're about to go to stage, and we're kind of just like prepping, we're probably about like 20-30 minutes in before we actually get on stage. And so I'm just reviewing my notes and then getting everyone hyped up. And it was just us four. Yeah, let's go, we got this. Getting everyone psyched up. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then it's our turn to go up the stage. I get up on the stage. I look at the crowd. Wow, it was a sea of little kids. It stunned me like a deer in the headlights. Once I got on stage, I was the first one to talk, so I was heading everything off. I get up and look, and then I just freeze. It was for about that long too, actually. Then the person next to me is like, Garrett, wait, say something. I looked at her and I just was shocked. I was just kept staring at everybody. Then the person next to me, she said, just read the cards, Garrett, just read the card. So I look down, I'm like trembling. I read off the card. And then I was done. After the speaking engagement, I started crying. At that point, I've never felt so bad in my life. Never have I ever done so bad. I don't know what went wrong. It was just like, oh my goodness, what the heck? For years, it took me so long to get over that. And it was just like that fear of scaredness, public speaking. I was just like, oh my goodness. I never wanted to have that experience again. Yikes. So the mistakes that I had during this was that, one, I was a little too cocky going into it. I needed to be confident, but not overconfident, and I was definitely overconfident. I think the amount of time that I had was probably like maybe a classroom time, maybe like 30 minutes or so to prep beforehand. That was a bad idea. If you're gonna do something like public speaking or having a meeting, we always need to prepare. How we prepare is how we're gonna perform, just like any sport. The more we practice outside, the better we're gonna shoot our shot, the better we're gonna throw that ball. And I definitely did not prepare at all. I should have prepared more. And the second thing that I did wrong was that seeing that crowd was daunting to me, and I'm pretty sure many of you have that kind of same public speaking fear. I learned is that I should have visualized the audience, the exact layout of the classroom, of how many kids would be staring at me, the temperature of the room, the teachers that were there. If I visualized how everyone was beforehand, I probably would have been more calmer. I would have been more confident in my speaking abilities. Because at the time, that was kind of like my first big one, so I was like, ugh. If you're going to go into a meeting, or maybe you're speaking on stage, visualize everything. Even if you picture blank faces, that's perfectly fine. You can get at least a picture of what it's going to feel like. So when you do get up there, you're confident, you're ready, and you don't freeze like how I did. Oh, that's so embarrassing. So remember, for today's lessons, don't be overconfident. And practice, practice, practice. And visualize. Visualize the atmosphere and the environment and your audience. Right? That's for today's lessons. I hope you're going to apply it to your life. And I'll see you next time.